In southwestern Kenya, there's a big mountain called Kasagao, and around it are 6 small villages. What you're about to see is footage of the 6 schools that we visited during our trip and the progress that African Promise and Kids4Kenya has made and the progress that still needs to happen. All the villages have schools. Schools where up to 70 kids are jammed into tiny classrooms. They have dirt floors, holes in the roofs, dilapidated desks, no bathrooms, no fences to keep the goats away, and barely enough food to give kindergartners 1 bowl of mush per day. They also have students who are eager to learn and inspiring teachers. Kids4Kenya, African Promise, and its leader Charles Coleman, who's my cousin from England, are making dramatic changes here. Here's the library at Bangule. It's a very nice facility, but there are not very many books. The nearly $40,000 we've raised here in Baltimore since 2007 has helped rehab run-down buildings and put up new ones. So we've built all this from scratch. We've built new safe classrooms with good desks, stone floors, and watertight roofs. We've stocked libraries with books, built new clean kitchens, we've installed water supplies and new toilets. I got to speak to one class at Jora where I explained a day in the life of a student in Towson, Maryland. So we have what we call midterms, which are halfway through the year. The academic scores of students are climbing, the literacy rates are up. As a result, more families have flocked to the area, and the schools are swelling with more kids, even though our work here is hardly finished. In Bangule, we're rehabbing old classroom buildings. In Kissimmee, the headmaster told us he almost quit in 2010 when he saw the desperate conditions for the 480 kids here. But then Charles got involved, and he's now helping to build new classrooms. In Jora, we've built a beautiful new nursery school and stocked the library. But back in Bangule, my heart ached when I found out there's still no money to get mats for the little kids to nap on at their nursery school. They have about 10 bamboo mats for 70 preschoolers to have nap time on. And I think that is awful. I think we really need to get them some mattresses, even if they're thin. They have nowhere else to go. And then I met the goats and discovered the lack of fences is a huge problem. They even pooped in the classroom, if you could see. Having goats all over, it's not a help. There's so little food here. The schools need to grow their own. But with no fences, the animals and thieves take it all. The headmaster said he needs help.
The school is in dire need of boundary fence.
If you think nobody here cares, look at the greeting we got in Kissimmee when we came for a short visit. The entire school thanked us, and you, for all you've done. We sincerely hope you can continue to change lives here.
I thank God for the African Promise.
5 years ago, African Promise started work here at Jora Primary School. Since then, we've extended our work into a further 5 schools and have undertaken a range of projects, including the construction and renovation of a number of classrooms, provision of classroom furniture, and the supply of education resources, including textbooks and reading books. This work is beginning to have a tangible effect on the education, lives and futures of hundreds of Kenyan primary school children. Examination performance in the schools is up, and rates of literacy continue to rise. All this work has only been made possible with your contributions to Kids4Kenya, and I'd like to thank you for the support you've given to us over the last few years. However, despite all we've achieved, we still have a huge amount of work still to do, including completion of construction for a new school with 650 pupils at Kissimmee. This project and others that we hope to implement over the next few years will only be made possible with your continued contributions, and I do hope that you can continue to support African Promise, Kids4Kenya and our vital work here in Kasagao.
We've had an amazing week here in Kasagao. Right now I'm at Jora Primary School, and it's been so great to see all the schools and all the work that Kids4Kenya and African Promise have done so far. There's still so much work that needs to be done, and we really need your support.